this session until the next Saturday, and then we can just finish Curse of Strahd this Saturday. Because I'm really excited to do it.
God. Okay, I got a question for you in regards to where Strahd is found. Has where Strahd is found been affecting the castle this entire time, or does it only apply when we go for the final run to fight?
What do you mean?
Well, one of the cards determines where Strahd is in his castle, right?
Yeah.
So I'm asking if that is like always there, or does that only apply when the party decides it's time to go to the castle to fight?
That is always there, unless you roll a 20 during, or unless I roll a 20 when I'm rolling for the encounters inside the castle. In which case, he can just appear.
Well, I mean, that one's more understanding. I was just wondering because I mentioned it last time. I think I'm going to go back down to the basement when we get there and just assure myself that the stake is in the coffin, and if it's not, replace it. Because, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Do you know what I learned?
Just to let you know, Nick, that won't be easy.
Oh, he's made the coffin even worse? Oh no.
No, I've made the castle worse.
Oh no.
He knows, he's got scrying. He knows you're coming.
Well, I mean, I knew that
you
much.
Use the layer thing that was active in Tasha's, what they made.
What?
Essentially, they made an entire thing for different circumstances of areas you're in. I'm trying it out in the spider area they're in. So whenever they kill a spider or attack a spider, it activates a certain scenario to happen.
Okay, what page is this? Is it? Or are you talking about you're talking about the one shot you did?
No, I'm talking about the actual campaign I'm running. Like Lamel.
Okay, so not Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
It's in that book.
Okay, what page?
Give me a second. You asked that and then wait, so I stopped looking it up.
So useless sometimes.
I need this Dungeon Master's 2, pushing 0 side picks, parlaying with monsters, supernatural regions.
Yeah, that's it.
Phenomena. Supernatural regions?
I think that's what it was. Let me recheck. It's either that or natural hazards.
I like how Nick was putting the book back as well.
Falling into a creature.
It's natural hazards.
69.
Nice.
Not really.
Everyone loves that.
It's about 100 off. Avalanche, that's not. Falling into water, that would just kill one of my characters outright. I say that, it actually takes a lot longer for the effects to kick in, but I like reacting as if it's deadly to me.
I'm doing the infested part on my world. I'm just changing everything to spider.
You be late. Let's beat him up.
Speed him up, it's Teo's hat.
I think it's not in natural hazard.
It's
Mimic colonies, yes, the best.
No, it is in supernatural regions. I just for some reason clicked one. It took me to that one instead. There's the Blessed Radiance, Far Realm, Haunted.
Yeah, I'm aware of them. I'm just finding my page. Environmental hazard. Okay, it's. Let's go back to the numbers. 150.
You know what we could do again? Wands of what the fuck.
Someone's been talking about that one a bit.
Oh, another one. I think I missed the last time we did that.
You might have. It wasn't about as good as Wands of what
I think you were in it, but you died.
No, I was at work. I remember.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I remember being pissed because I wasn't there.
Because Wanda, what the fuck is the
Haunted.
best?
Well, I know what I'm saving for. Yeah. My next campaign for the adults is going to be amazing. That's all I can say.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, no! I was already using the DMG to like fill the place with traps and tricks, and I already have all the monsters planned out. It's just making it an actual good dungeon for once, because we all know how my dungeons usually go.
Crappy.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much.
I'm using this, and I forgot that my father has a huge fear of spiders, and he's in my world, and I'm doing the infested.
Hmm.
So, like, they
I have a-
activate one thing, and just thousands of spiders covered the ground around them.
I've got a feeling Jory isn't coming.
He even
Yeah,
said
probably not.
okay. God
Yeah,
damn.
and then you didn't tell him to get in here.
I
so then he-
did.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
Should we just start without him and
Oh,
it
fuck
becomes
no.
when
Fine
he comes
without
here?
him, that's how it goes. Okay, are we out? Are we like fully live? Or are we
Yeah,
still on
no,
the-
we're up. I just need to change the screen. I mean, wait.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Have we changed screens yet?
Oh no, we haven't. Let me do that.
Okay, welcome to.
There you go.
Do we actually have a session number
This is session number 8, I believe.
No, it's not.
for this campaign?
For this campaign,
Okay.
this is session number 8.
Congratulations!
Oh,
It takes
session
more than
number
a
five.
week of watching.
It's definitely
that's
not
not
5. I can promise you it's not. Oh wait, no, it's 7. Sorry, it's not 5 though.
Okay, well, it's big session number.
Big number.
Watch one every day for this week.
You guys have done an oopsie again.
Oopsie, we fucked you up, dude, again.
Why the
I
fuck
said
Giggle,
a
oopsie again.
are you hiring us?
Sorry, we ruined your empire.
Ooh.
Holy fuck is that?
Please forgive us.
He did a fucky wucky.
We did a widow fucking fucking.
Please forgive us, senpai.
Well, as you can see, for the most part, the entire continent's under snow.
Except for some reason, some island in what looks like to be the Elves Forest.
Yes,
In
very keen
Really perfect now.
observations. The island is far enough away from the
I mean,
thing
part of
to
it
be affected.
Part of it is.
Most of the island is far enough away to be unaffected, and the elven forest of the Conversier Woodlands is unaffected for some reason. Not that you know that in game.
It'd just be like that.
It just be like that.
So who should we blame this on?
Yourselves.
Nah.
Blame it
We're
on
not.
the kingdom.
Wait,
We're gonna
what?
blame this on Elf.
Yeah, well, blame it on the people who aren't affected by it.
War is nothing to us. We'll just
You
blame them.
guys are still in the town of Grimouth. And if I remember, it's going to take you 14 days to get to the nearest teleportation center. So,
Are we sure we want to go back to there? We kind of just fucked up majorly here.
Do we even know that we fucked up this bad?
it was kind of mentioned, yeah.
We're going back to the capital.
You're going to go back to the capital?
No,
Well, then where are you going to go? How are you going to deal with this?
as far away from it as possible.
Okay, so you're going back to Montmend.
Further.
So you're going back to Montmend. Do you have a destination plan?
No, I don't think we do.
Well then, my recommendation is to go back to Montmend.
Why? Go back to
All right,
Montmend.
so we're
That was a bit
gonna
of a slip.
Let's
not
head
go
off to
back.
we're gonna head off to Silkhold up there and take a boat over to Grimwell,
I can.
And
and we're
back
gonna
that
hide
plan.
on that island.
That was the plan.
We are now exiles.
I can get behind that plan.
I got a better plan for you.
Go to Montmend.
Well, it involves going to Montmend because at Montmend you can talk to people who can give you information.
You're right. We could find out if there's a magic circle over there.
We know
And
there's
then
That's
take
pretty
that
close
to
to where
Grimwell.
I'm going. Yeah. And then maybe you could get so far that you're not even in this realm anymore.
Yo. Wow.
Okay, do you go to Montmend or no?
Yeah, most likely.
Kian, you don't get an opinion in there.
Okay, you go up to Shimmergard. Shimmergard, it takes you double the time it normally would take, as the snow is acting as difficult terrain for you guys on a continental scale. And you get there, and Shimmergard is like, it's been, I think it was 24 to 28 days. I don't remember the exact number, but it was 12 or 14. And so they kind of started to get their shit a bit in order. They weren't expecting people to travel there, given the circumstances. But you talk to them and you get access to the teleportation. And like that, you find yourselves in Montmend.
Wait, hold on. When did we agree to go at Montmend again?
When I basically told you to.
Oh, when we get to the circle,
Yep.
I'm going to write up like a letter that says something along the lines of the advisor was a traitor, he tricked everybody and all that, and then just change appearance to like a random person
Yep.
that I've seen like in the streets, and then I'm gonna. Can I go to the capital and deliver that like I'm a messenger?
So you talk with the teleportation team. So there's like a group who manages the teleporters in each of the cities. And you go to them and they go, unfortunately, ever since the snow hit, the teleportation network for the capital has stopped working. We don't know why, and given the current circumstances, we haven't been able to send anybody out to investigate as to what's going on in the capital right now.
Token's
Why
gonna
do
rub
I-
his chin. Did you try hitting it?
Yeah, that would probably break the circle, if anything.
Why
Considering,
do I feel like
it's
frozen
drawn on.
solid?
I don't think that's how magic works.
How do you know for sure?
It's
Are you a
not.
wizard?
I kind of work with these teleportation circles for a living. Kind of learn a thing or two about what can stop them, such as them being broken from the other side,
Yes, if the frozen is
or a giant anti-magic zone being applied to it. We don't know which one it is. But we kind of have other problems on our hands. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but snow is happening in the middle of the summer. Like,
Let it go. Let it go.
shut up.
All right then. We'll just go to Mom and then.
Okay, teleport to Montmend. Nobody's there in the teleportation room to meet you. It appears as if the castle is a bit silent. You see people here and there, a couple maids, a couple guards, but the amount of people seems to be a bit diminished in comparison to normal.
I go back to my elf appearance. I'm not gonna wander around looking like Marin or some rando.
That's a smart decision. Where do you go? What do you want to do?
I do have a clue that the ice that's freezing her currently is from the Feywilds, right?
Yes, you are aware of that.
Then I'm going to go and try to research into different ways to actually break through Feywild ice.
Okay. So you go to the Royal Library. I want you to do an investigation check.
Actually, I have that.
That doesn't change the fact that I need you to make an investigation check. I mean,
Okay.
I'll give it to you at advantage, I guess.
Investigation.
And yes, you do have access to like more limited books. Like, I still need you to make the investigation for the book you're looking for. You find a lovely book detailing the gods of the high heavens, and you are enamored by it as you have never heard of such things before, and you get distracted for an hour or two. Everybody else, what are you doing? There he is.
Are
was-
we going to attempt to go to the Fae?
Maybe.
Okay, I would like to go there and learn the language that's most commonly spoken in the Fae.
Elvish?
Yes, I
Sylvan.
would like to go to the library and learn
Druidic?
Elvish.
Okay, you go to the library. You don't get as much access to the library as the Fearbolg does for some reason. So make a straight investigation check.
You know, I really wish that was perception instead. Can I have a +10 to perception?
Yeah, but you're like investigating through all the books, right?
Hmm.
Token, you find a book detailing the legendary adventures of an ancient warrior who fought on the battlefields of the first emperor, and are enamored by the bloodshed in the book.
Why would
You're
I
out
be
of
enamored
it
by
for 1 to 2 hours. What is everybody else doing?
I would tell Alas to come find me later, and then I'd walk off to basically give a full report of what happened to Tybalt.
Okay. If you want to pause that, I'll ask what Alas is planning to do.
Not entirely sure, to be honest.
Okay, Alas starts making ice sculptures in the palace entrance. Okay.
Yeah, sounds like something I'd do.
Can I get a quick recap of what happened last week?
We failed.
The entire continent is
Also, we
in an
didn't play
ice
last
age.
week.
Or the week before, or whatever,
2 weeks ago.
whenever it was. Yes, the last time. Last week.
Oh, I
The
didn't
entire
realize you were
continent is
going.
under an ice age. Snows everywhere.
Okay.
I even redid the map to show that everything is under snow.
So, where are we right now?
You were at Montmond. You have just returned
okay.
after a 28-day travel through the snow. Snow is causing difficult terrain. You have learned that the teleportation circle to the capital is not functioning within the cities. You know that Mia Vale was involved in tricking you into killing the Snow Empress and causing this, and you are aware that one of the palace servants is involved in the plan to we'll do this.
Alright, thanks.
Yep. Well then. Yes. Nari. I guess it's good to see you alive. I'm assuming your rescue went as planned.
Yes, for the most part.
Okay, give me the report.
I got the elf back, as well as some of the others. The kobold didn't make it.
Oh man, Rix was my favorite.
Unfortunately, it's probably pretty obvious that things didn't go well beyond that.
Explain.
There was a woman with some kind of crown. They took it as she is hostile, and we fought. And when we killed her, she began freezing everything. Seems they were tricked by someone high up in the Emperor's court.
And now the entire continent is under ice.
And we cannot access the capital.
I guess you fell I guess the party fell exactly into their hands. I guess we all did. They had the Emperor sending them out there to even perform this.
Well, if the reports that you have been getting on these people are accurate, this isn't the first time they've been fooled.
It is not, unfortunately. But it seems that is just how things have gone. I can't really do anything about it now. Given the Montmen's purpose within the Empire, I should be back at the capital fixing the teleportation array, but the Ice Age that we suffer must be dealt with.
Well, this Snow Empress is encased in Fey ice. I think
Explain.
I'm not sure what exactly it is. It's ice. We cannot get through it. It's protecting her and preventing us from stopping whatever magic is freezing the world. I think the Firbolg is looking into it. He seems to be familiar with the Fae.
Faye, eh? Nari, I have a new mission for you. I'm going to send you. I wish to send you over to the Conversier Woodlands as a diplomat and ask if they might be aware of anything regarding the situation. The elves over in the capital there do happen to have some strong ties to the Feywild, and they also have they are under the protection of the Dragon Lord of Nature. He may also grant us some information. Take the others with you. They have some connections to the Fey, or to the elves over in the Conversier Woodlands. Despite most of their failures, they were able to at least make some diplomatic relation.
Of course, I'll go and collect them.
Thank you. And that's that. So, after a couple hours of reading your enticing books that have nothing to do with the Feywild, Nari comes to collect you and debriefs you on the next mission.
We're going into the woods, out with the elves. Apparently they have some kind of protection, and they probably know more about the Fae than us.
Invigorating roleplay, guys.
You said I'm reading a book, so I'm really not roleplaying very much.
I said after reading your invigorating books, Nari Flynn comes to collect you and debrief you.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I would like to check out
Did you think I was just talking to myself and not clearly talking to the party?
No, and Keegan
I
probably.
thought you were talking to the person still.
Would you say that to the same person? You just told him to do that.
Oh my lord.
Well, did you find anything, Firbolg, or are you simply...
What book am I reading again?
You're reading a book on the high heavens and like the gods.
Well, I was looking for it, but I ended up finding this book on the high heavens.
Great. Are you going to become a cleric now? Maybe ask a
No.
god to help?
How far am I into this book?
2 hours? A third of the way through, I guess.
Well, I am not very sure what gods truly are from what I'm getting from this book. What I'm getting from the book so far is that they are assholes and they will not help us.
Accurate.
Yeah, it seems very accurate.
How far am I in my book?
You're about 1 chapter in of a like 12 chapter book. And you're having difficulty getting through the words. They're quite big words.
Keegan and me had the same intelligence.
Yeah, but you like pictures of blood.
And my character actually studies shit.
My character was a soldier. Why is he getting distracted by blood?
Because it makes you feel tingly inside.
Wait,
It gives you
He's
old
reading a
memories
picture
back.
book.
He's
was
reading
like-
a picture book!
Does Vaven actually know how to get there?
To the Feywild? No.
Yeah. Oh.
In fact, I'd even argue that Vaven has no idea where he is or how he got here.
Oh,
on
he
the prime
definitely
material plane.
No, he definitely does not, give or take. He literally just got pulled in through a random hole through the universe and ended up here.
Hey, Nick.
Yep.
I would like to grab 5 random books from each different bookshelf and then check them out, and then look at the titles later.
No.
Why?
You don't have a library card.
Don't I pull out a small card that says library card on it. It's just written in crayon.
What on earth is a crayon?
Crayons are wax.
Okay, you can take out a run book.
Okay, wait, how many books can I take out?
One.
One? I'm gonna grab
Yes.
one random.
Okay, roll me a D100. Aha, you fool. You rolled for my trap card. You find...
Activated my trap card.
Wait, give me
You
a second.
find-
I need to- You find a very interesting child's tale. Give me a second. I'm grabbing it here.
Of mice and half men.
Oh god, that's a good one.
Do I have to do a number one?
I mean, you could do Goldilocks and the 3 Owlbears.
I've already done
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly what I was doing.
we've that's already a thing, and I think I still have it saved on my computer somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
most
just-
likely do. He
I
has
just
a
sent
thing
it.
for
I just sent it to you guys again. Goldilocks and the 3 Owlbears. That's what you find.
Although
Of mice and
Actually,
half
wait.
men. Oh
I
man, that's a
really
good one.
can't bother to go through the entirety of Mice and Men and just add half before every man. I can't.
Just
I will
control
not.
F and change everything.
I didn't.
I'm
think
sorry.
that
I
there would
will.
be-
I will not do that.
I didn't
It's so
consider
easy.
there was a librarian here for some reason, so I'm gonna ask her.
Just finds a copy of The Hobbit.
Do you know if there are,
The halfling.
do you know if there are any books on universal travel in this library?
Yes, there are books on the different planar gates. But what are you looking for in particular?
The Feywilds.
Ah, yes. Books on the Fae. We don't have much on their portals or much on their culture. Mostly telltales about a queen named Titania, though we don't even know if she is real. You can blame Spearshake for that one.
For fuck's sake! I was gonna say, isn't that from Shakespeare? God damn it, Nick.
Spear shake.
William Shakespeare.
William
William Shakespeare.
And his famous cousin, Spearshake.
Why do I feel like they are not very good with the language?
Oh, they're actually quite poetic in my opinion.
Oh, you're forgetting about Spearshake Holmes.
Bill Spearshake.
Spearshake Holmes.
Who's Spearshake Holmes?
That's his alter ego.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? You're insane, aren't you? Well, do you head out?
Yeah.
Side note, before before Zoan leaves the castle, or whatever it is, the House of Montman, or just as he's leaving, I want to intercept him, since he wanted me to find him afterwards.
I mean, you're with them.
I mean, yeah, but I assumed he wanted to talk to me about it.
So do you intercept Marin?
Are you playing Marin?
Well, as far as you know, I'm Marin, yeah.
I think you shaped it as somebody else.
I mean,
I think you shaped yourself.
I mean, probably if that's the person who asked me to see them later.
I was enjoying really feeling
That is,
drunk.
yes.
I had
Then yeah.
Okay, you go back home to your wife.
basically tier 5.
No, because I know she's in the castle.
Like, as you say, over,
Okay,
like,
you
my
look through the
30%
castle for
years
Merim.
of
Roll an investigation check.
Let me find my. Yeah. Investigation. Surprisingly good.
Yeah, you search around. You eventually find Merim in a small meeting with her mother, discussing kind of events. Oh, you're all right. Jory, roleplay some stuff. I need to make some calculations.
I haven't seen you in a little while.
Oh, reward me your mic.
The last you knew, I could be dead. What do you mean?
What? When did you get back, dear?
Jordan, move
Stop.
away from your mic. Jesus, you're loud.
Please. Please don't. You literally saw me 5 minutes ago. What are you on about?
I did? I've been at this meeting.
I hate it.
Changed voice and I hate it.
Why does it sound like he's trying to do like a femboy impression?
Well, welcome to Femboy Hooters.
Oh no, stop.
Please.
Stop, that's it. Okay, that's enough of that roleplay. It was terrible. It was, oh.
I can't keep my composure when he's fucking
Oh no. Okay, well, you're now questioning your life choices, alas.
I think he already was.
I think he's questioning them harder now.
Didn't even mean that. I meant I was gonna wait for her outside. So I'd run into the same.
I wasn't
assumed
given
that-
anything to roleplay.
I mean, I know, but at the same time, it's not that you didn't have anything to roleplay. It's that you did the voice.
Well, yeah, I'm playing a girl.
It would have been better if you like used the deepest man voice you could do, like.
Boy, how's it going there?
How's it going there?
It didn't help that you got really close to your
No.
microphone for some fucking reason.
No, I'm at the same as I
Fucking
normally am.
fanboy hooter.
Oh god, that
I
voice scares
haven't
me.
moved, Keegan.
Okay,
Sound like you were trying to
Okay,
nail your
let's-
mic.
let's just move on from that. It's going to take you a total
Am I not
of
allowed to talk like a girl? What's going on here?
57 days to get
Excellent.
to the Autumn Grove. Alas, you have been to the Autumn Grove before. You know the path there.
Naturally.
So, you trek on through the snow, going through Broken Shield, and eventually you pass your old home there, alas.
Sorry, yeah?
Anybody want to make any stops on the way there?
Is there any caves nearby?
Okay, no. You just go to
I thought you were
Autumn
gonna ask if
Grove.
there's gonna be a pet shop again.
Are we gonna be passing by the village I'm originally from before I went to the monastery?
the last.
Sorry, say that again?
Wait, did Token and
Well-
Alas ever say thank you for me saving them?
What?
And once
I
they're
don't
in,
know.
they're just hiding.
When did you save me?
You know, you
I-
were under ice until like a day
I
ago.
had
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I-
he
It's
wasn't
now
there
been
that
like-
last session.
It's now been like over a month since that happened.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
I know, like,
Anyway, Nick.
Yep.
Would we pass by the village that I was born in?
Sure.
Okay. I just
Man,
stopped.
it's almost like you weren't listening.
I heard him say something about it, but I didn't hear what because he instantly changed topic.
You bypassed your old home, which is where the Tagan monks are.
My old home, that would be the monastery.
Yes.
I'm talking about my village I was born in. I wasn't born in the
Yeah,
monastery.
and you could also pass that. It would be within the Conversier woodland.
Yeah, I just want to check on there as we head over.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's frozen to death.
We're
Nope.
off the
No,
sea.
the area specifically isn't.
Everybody in the Conversier woodlands are doing great. You were surprised to even see the Conversier woodlands have no snow whatsoever. They are still, as per always, living within their eternal autumn.
I would like to start playing the flute.
Okay, you play the flute on your way to the capital.
I've made the new book.
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah.
At some point when we translate the original, I will throw it all together in GM Binder as a joke again, like always.
I don't want to go through the entire book.
It's a Control F, man. It's so easy to do.
Dude, it's longer than it. It's so much longer.
If you send me those images, I can make that look better.
Why would we want to
Nope.
look
No.
better?
It's specifically
It's not
made
supposed to look good. It's supposed to look like crap.
Yeah, that's the
It's
idea.
the joke. Okay, you're in Autumn Grove, and you go in. Of course, you are enamored by the elven architecture of the high elves who have built this place. The city is not actually built on a mountain, but as you get closer to the center of the city is built higher and higher off the ground. Nature is prevalent throughout.
I'm sorry, I just linked to the Discord. That's illegal, so.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't want that to happen.
I feel like the Fae are very befitting of that title.
He'll drop us all the time.
I hate that. I hate it.
50 Shades of Fae.
No.
I don't want that to
50 Shades
exist.
of Hay.
I mean, back when Star Wars, the new Star Wars movies came out, I seen 50 Shades of Rey.
No. Ray doesn't even have one shade, let's be honest.
Yeah, she's kind of basic.
There's no real personality.
50 Shades of Gay.
The girl with the dragonborn tattoo.
Oh, that's a
Oh
good
god,
one.
not that movie.
No, it'd be Girl with the Dragon Mark.
Oh, with Dragon Mark.
So married?
Yeah, essentially.
50 Shades of
Anyways.
Blood.
Throughout the city, the structures are supported and intertwined with nature itself. Trees and roots grow in an ornate fashion along the sides of buildings and along the sidewalks themselves, making natural rails. In the center of the city, a tall mound with a tree on top sits, overlooking the entire city. Eventually, you get to what you think is the meeting palace. You inform them that you're here on a diplomatic mission and wish to talk to somebody of authority. And some of the locals some of the guards, let me restate, recognizing a lass, go and get you an old friend. Or the NPC.
Oh.
It's good to see you all again. What
Oh my
brings
God.
you?
This butt munch.
Wait, what?
You don't even know who he is.
Yeah, you don't know who he is.
He kind of just looks like a dick.
I also don't know who he is.
Yeah, most of you don't know who he is, come to think of it. Only two of you know who he is now. Sad.
Token and Alas.
Alas, brother, Token. How have you been?
Ice.
Yeah, it's been cold.
What happened to the others?
Mainly
Rick,
dead.
Rick's died. Everyone else just sort of left. They're back home.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what brings you?
We created a little bit of an issue, involving quite a lot of ice. Do you know much about like unmeltable ice?
Do you know much about Feywild ice?
Fey ice. I've never actually been to the Feywild myself personally, but I'm sure we can go discuss it with some of the others. Follow me. And he eventually takes you to an elven library with an elven scholar. Jormir. You were aware of the ice age that is happening outside our forest, correct? Yes, I have been told. Well, our friends here have brought up some information of interest. What do you know about the Fey Ice? Oh, Fey Ice, eh? Fey Ice. The powers innately belonging to the Queen of Winter. Fey Ice is unmeltable except by its pure opposite. Summer's
fire?
light. Essentially, not to be mistaken with fairy fire. The only person who can melt that type of ice, one who possesses the fires of summer. You may have to go talk to their queen if you want to get some of that.
We're gonna have to kill another person.
What was that about killing somebody?
Nothing. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm talking about a character. If we killed the Queen of Summer, would she like burst into flames or something? Like the Ice Queen turned into ice?
I suggest not doing that.
Sure.
Yes, I'm curious now. What would happen if the Ice Queen was the Summer Queen was to die?
Well, if there was a summer empress, yeah, probably burst into a giant ball of fire and burn everything within a 100-foot radius.
Hey Nick,
Guys, I know what we're going to do today.
No, we're
Yeah,
not.
Summer
going to do
Queen
that.
actually Aslan? Are we in Narnia?
No,
I hate these fucking references. Stop.
I never said Asland.
I mean Aslan.
Yeah, I never said that either.
But I never said you did.
So where do we find this queen?
Oh, in the Feywild, of course. In our domain, the land of
Of
summer.
course, it's never easy.
Why would it be? Why would they live out here?
Or why would one that's causing the whole world to turn to ice live out here?
The Queen of Winter is here?
Well, why do you think half the planet is turning to ice?
I mean, it's confusing to me. After all, the Queen of Winter is still in our domain.
Is it possible that only her crown came across?
And her
The
weapon.
crown?
Yeah.
Wait, you mean Crown of the Snow Empress?
I
Yes,
presume
that's
that's what it is.
Oh my. The crown and 3 other objects were crafted as gifts to the Archfey of the 4 seasons. They're artifacts that contain a portion of the power of the Archfey themselves. Legendary. They have been messing for millennia. You have found something, an ancient power. No
the
queen
friend
will
of our
want it
thing.
back. I recommend you go to the courts. Sounds like you're going to need the summer fire anyways. But this is a very interesting situation you find yourselves in. The Fae have been missing their artifacts for eons. And one of them suddenly shows up just like that. The
What
worst part
happened?
is, this will cause turmoil within the high courts of the Fae. After all, if one of the artifacts is found, that means the others might be close behind. And if not, there might be a fight to see who gets the artifact in the end. Because if the Queen of Winter gets her power back, it may change the balance of the Feywild as it is. Come with us.
Well, as long as it stops the world out here from freezing, I don't really care much.
I guess that's
How do we
fair
get
too.
there?
Come with us.
I'm
And
kind of
he takes you atop the hill to the giant tree that you saw earlier. I need to
Bless
quickly
you.
search.
I'm kind of wondering what would happen if I put the crown on.
Crap, I don't have that one prepared.
You are not going to do that.
You
Why
would probably freeze.
Or I would turn into Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, probably.
My
go
guess
for
is
that.
you would likely become possessed by the crown. And
That
then
is
you would
more than
freeze the
likely.
whole world.
Yeah, pretty close.
Then you'd start, flying around, kidnapping princesses.
Wands and ropes.
You'll
You
be
become
just
the
like
Ice
Elsa.
King.
I'm already like the head cultist. What else do I need to do?
Stop being the head cultist.
Oh, come on.
No.
It's not like I'm worshipping Cthulhu here.
Didn't you worship Inagi?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Much
what's the
different than
difference?
Cthulhu is a
I'd say
fish.
he's worse.
We need access to the portal. And the giant tree turns around to look at you. You find yourselves in the presence of Yua, Dragon Lord of Nature. Apology, I don't have the image actually uploaded. I thought I did.
I was gonna say
Avatar.
an int. Int? Yeah, an int.
No, it's a tree. It's a
Oops.
dragon tree. It's a tree dragon.
It's a
The
tree.
dragoness tree of the dragon.
Int dragon.
Is he like
Made of
treated?
vines. No. Also, alas, you've met Yua.
Have I?
Yeah. You one
What?
time visited with the Warforged that you found to discuss about where the Warforged came from.
Sorry, what?
This happened during the 1 year downtime.
I don't remember meeting.
I asked
that's
if you would be
probably
up to
because
do
you
that. I
didn't-
did mention.
You didn't write it down because your memory is awful. You should be writing things down.
We traveled to all the dragons at one point, all of the big dragon, or the ones that
No,
we
you
could get.
haven't. You've only ever met one. Irithyr, Dragon Lord of Knowledge.
Yeah, I remember me. I don't remember us talking about the year downtime. Really.
Which image
Oh,
do I
well.
want to use? So I'll go with this image. I actually have two images for you. There you go. You are Dragon Lord of Nature.
So close to being Uwu. Dragon Lord.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I'm sincerely glad.
Ah, little ones. Why do you seek to enter into the Feywild?
We fucked up.
So does every mortal. It is
I
in
got-
their nature.
I'm just gonna point outside to where there's tons of snow.
We need.
Liam, we're in
yes.
this area to constantly fall.
Yes, I have seen the change in the world. Nature is imbalanced. The ice has come. But it will not reach here. For the forest of Conversier is forever changed by the power of the portal to the Feywild.
By the power of Grayskull.
Nick, out of interest.
I heard that.
that. Nick, out of interest, what accent are you trying to do there?
I have no clue.
You sound really close to someone from like Cornwall, or like the area I come from. Pretty weird.
I'm trying to do something that doesn't sound like everything else I do, and I'm sucking at it.
I think it's quite accurate to the local like area for me.
Are you just calling them brain dead?
What?
No. What?
What? What does that have to do
What?
with anything?
Anyway,
Anyway.
Nature must be put back in balance. I guess we can send you there. But you must understand, the Feywild is a simple walk in the park. It messes with mortals like you. It is everything that is bright and could be bright. And you must follow its rules.
Face spider.
You who carry iron, leave it behind. It interferes with the world around you when you enter the Feywild. It will harm you.
Okay.
Do not raise your voice in anger while within the Feywild. Mistrim has its rules, and if you break that rule, you'll feel excruciating pain, and enough to possibly kill you. A rule for those who are not from there. Make no deals, for those are the way the Fey empower themselves. And if you can help it, never sleep. These are not the true customs of the Feywild, but as a recommendation, you may be able to survive your trip. So, who has the beauteous iron?
I think my shield's made of iron, but I don't know.
And you can't bring your shield. Who's got armor?
I have
I
armor,
have-
but dragon.
I
I'm
have
sure
armor.
most of us have armor.
I don't.
What
Yeah,
type of
mine
armor
dragon
does everybody
scales don't
have?
count.
Half
I
plate.
have my plate.
I have none.
All a half plate has to be left behind. Who has weapons made of iron?
I do not.
My swords.
Oh wait, no, I'll have
My
to leave
shield is
behind my
mainly
swords.
wood. I don't think there's really any metal. It's mainly wood and leather.
Yep,
My shield.
Yeah, your shield's good.
My dragon.
I don't know.
My armor
Your
is
dragon armor's
scale.
good. Dragon seal is good to keep.
I'm guessing
wearing
I'll have
dragon
to leave
scale.
behind
I
the
do not
spear.
have my rapiers anymore, though, so I don't have my rapier or my short
Magic
sword.
thing count? I don't know what Storm Surge is made of.
Storm Surge was crafted in the Nature Forge, so I'm gonna say it's allowed to enter.
Would the dragon
Okay.
slayer rapier be allowed?
I said dragon scale's good. It's not iron.
Slayer,
No,
not
dragon
scale.
slayer rapier.
Oh.
No.
Rapier?
No,
Okay.
that's made of iron. That's enchanted.
Then I
Yeah,
have to
same
leave
as
behind my
flame
Dragon
tongue.
Slayer's, my Dragon Slayer longsword.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave behind the spear then.
Yes, you're gonna have to leave behind most of your weapons, probably. Zoe, you were asking a question, I believe.
Flame tongue, yeah. Bad.
Yeah, you can keep the flame tongue, sure.
Now, I have a strange question. I have a signet ring, which is from the Feywild, if anything, so would that be allowed?
I
Wait,
mean, if it's not made
I'm
of
using
iron, sure,
downfall and it's attuned to me. What the fuck do I do with that?
just leave it behind.
Is my staff alright?
1 second. What are you asking?
I wonder if you would let me visit a forge before we left to the
What's going on Saturday?
No, you can't find a forge. They're not
But I might be going
in a
and
place where you
fighting
would know.
God.
Yeah, but things already.
Not that it
then
would
make
matter.
You might have to cancel D&D Saturday. Anyways, that's for later. Yes, so just because you leave things behind, I mean, I guess technically attunement should break if you leave something behind and enter a different realm. But under the circumstances, I'm not going to make it a pain in the butt for you to reattune to that stuff. It's just going to be stored at this place until you come back, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So I've lost my weapons.
Nick, just to
who
double
else
check,
still has weapons?
does my staff count? Since it's technically wood.
The quarterstaff would
It's
not
wood.
count as it. It's quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Cool.
It's not a. And plus, if you had like any weapon that wasn't iron or like that you would argue is made of a different metal, that would also get away with it.
I have to leave my rod behind.
Not
Wait, is the rod of the what? God, what's
This
the name of the
flat
rod?
iron rod has a button on each end, or on one end. So yeah, I have to leave it behind.
Ooh, that sucks.
Nick,
Yes.
is there any forges nearby?
Yes?
No, he means like
Uh,
nature forge.
No, there's no nature.
I wasn't talking about the nature forge.
No.
I don't need a nature forge. Just a
He
forge.
wants to get a weapon that's allowed in there.
No, not a weapon. I already have a weapon that's allowed. Nick said I can bring Storm Surge.
Then
I was gonna get a shield made of dragon scales that I still have on me.
Two Tear is the name of the name of the axe, not Storm Surge. That's
Your
the name of
shield
the
is
ability.
probably just a regular shield, Liam. It's probably
I said I
allowed.
was
It's
gonna
probably
make
just
a
wooden.
dragon scale shield.
That's made of dragon scale, Liam, not metal.
I know. I was going to make one.
Man, it's almost like you people didn't listen when Nick said that Liam's shield is made of metal and has to be left behind,
I was gonna
as
make a
with his armor.
I was gonna make a new shield, assholes.
What type of dragon scales do you have? And when I say that, I mean what age?
Just get a wooden shield, because that's a thing.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
But I'm never gonna use these scales, so I'm just gonna use them now. I have green dragon scales and blue dragon scales.
Liam,
Enough to make both enough to make one set of armor.
Yeah, those aren't big enough for a shield.
I have enough to make armor.
You want to make dragon scale mail?
If it's enough to make armor, then it's enough to make a shield.
Shield?
That's no.
That's not how that works.
He makes a buckler.
At all. Would you make a shield out of ring mail?
Yes.
No. I'm not gonna put a loose fabric of rings that are tied together as a shield because it's not going to stand up straight. If you had an ancient dragon scale, I would.
I didn't put the
argue
age.
with-
I didn't put the age of the
you could
dragon on
argue-
there.
You could argue with me that that's large enough to make a shield, as there is such thing as a dragon scale shield. But you don't.
I didn't get it from an elder dragon, but I did get it from a adult dragon. Would that work?
You don't. I keep.
Just take it as a
saying
no,
It would
Liam.
take
Get
it would
over it.
take a while to make it.
That's the other thing. If you're just going in, you're not going to have that time.
Your DM said no. It's no.
Okay, can someone help me fix my AC then?
Liam says
Don't
no.
worry
We're
about
just
it.
we're
Don't
just
worry.
going in. Just leave it.
It'll be fine for now. Nick probably doesn't have any fights set up for.
I do not, because like the Feywild is so confused.
I was gonna say I hope Nick doesn't have any fights set up.
I
Yeah,
mostly
so
just
AC
have
doesn't
rules.
matter. Watch Liam force and kind of fight for no reason.
Vaxie, god damn it. Are you still making me?
That wasn't me.
I know, but
What was that?
the tabaxi in the hat.
Oh.
Anyways, back to the game.
Should I actually do
It is time. And you enter the autumn portal.
My favorite is still the fucking what is it? Toilet Craggle.
Oh yeah, Craig will rock in the toilet.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. Before you enter the portal, they gave you one word of advice. Follow the trail to the home of the Fearbulgs. They will guide you to the summer court.
That's what I told you.
You wake up in a shining land. Not a sun above you, but sunlight generating all around you. You find yourselves in some foothills. Trees are nearby, plants that you have never seen, all with a little extra shine to them, sparkles that you wouldn't see in the normal material world. You find that outside the portal that you have just come through is a footpath that has been ground into the earth where nothing grows. What do you do?
Well, as soon as he walks in, Vavid is gonna stretch his arms up and just plain say, "Ah, it is good to be home."
Vaven, you know the rules of Feywild and know how dangerous it can be. You know that it is in your best interest to not leave the path, for interactions with any of the pieces of nature around you may spawn the ire of different Fey creatures.
Yeah. So, Vaven is going to tell them just make sure to stay on the path and don't look at anything in the eyes.
Pretty good
Why
way
am
to do it.
why am I not role playing that? Don't look things in the eyes, stay on the path, or you will most likely die.
I mean, I wouldn't say it would be that bad, but yeah.
And by the way, I'm mainly looking at Token.
That's also a good point. Anybody else going to do anything, or are you just going to follow the path?
I'll follow you, the yellow brick road.
That was my
Not
joke,
very
goddammit.
It's very much dirt. In fact, it is dirt untouched by nature, which is why you can touch it.
Well, lead the way, Firbolg. You're the one who's familiar with this place.
Yep.
Very well. And okay, so our goal right now is to go and meet with the
The
damn it,
Fearbold.
I know it's Fearbolgs, but I'm trying to remember like which one of the it was either summer or autumn that we were trying to meet with.
Summer.
Okay.
You're currently in the realm of autumn. You're going to be going to the realm of summer to go to the court of summer to meet their queen.
Okay.
You're told to go find Fearbolgs in order to have guides, and you have been informed that when you get to their place, request the presence of the family.
I do not know the spring or autumn side very well, so we should likely find better guides who do know the area. Fearbolgs is still likely the correct answer. And I'm going to look around to see if there are any Fearbolgs nearby.
Wait, hey Justin, are you getting some Somerset Isles vibes from this?
No.
I am.
I don't know how. I don't even know what the Somerset Isles are.
No.
You follow the path as you were instructed, and you come to a point in the road where the forest becomes thick, and the path just abruptly stops.
It appears we are in the summer side now. So
Summerside.
there should be some Fearbolgs nearby if my memory serves me correctly.
You know that there are Fearbolgs nearby. As one of their kind, you know their tendencies to hide themselves away, and you can tell that the road hasn't ended. It has just been covered with illusion. Illusion of the Fearbold.
This way, and I walk through the illusion.
Oh, you're just gonna go right in. Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna fully alert them that this is an illusion. They're just gonna see me disappear.
You walk forward. Why did that do that to me? And you enter the home.
So,
I played as
oh yeah, this thing that my token that shouldn't be there. Sick. Oh, you added new tokens.
I don't know why this. Like completely unrelated note, sort of reminds me of a layout from a house from RuneScape Quest.
It's a generic cottage layout, so I
Yeah,
guess,
there was no like, yeah. It just made me think of a quest.
So you're outside this cabin in the woods.
Is anybody gonna knock on the door, or should my character?
Probably your character.
You're the one who's supposed to be leading us.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to push him aside because he's kind of blocking the door a bit. And I'm going to knock on the door.
What is it?
Hello. Is anybody here?
We are. Come in, I guess.
Did he just
Maybe
ask if
second.
anybody is there after they shouted, "Who is it?"
Ah, brother, how do you do?
I am decent. There's an issue happening that we need some help fixing.
Oh, what problems do you have?
You see, the one of the other worlds is in a bit of turmoil as it is frozen over with what appears to be fey ice.
Hey, ice. So, brother, why does that bring you to home?
Well, we need to discuss the issue with the. Is it the Queen of Summer?
Yes.
We need to discuss the issue with the Queen of Summer, and we were hoping you could guide us there.
Oh, you come seeking a guide for the trails.
Yes, that is correct.
It is good to see another brother.
As it is to
Sir,
me.
I will be going out. It is time to make a trip to the court of summer. Take care of daughter.
Oh yeah, don't Fearbolgs have really weird naming conventions.
They have no naming conventions.
Take care of daughter.
I forgot how Vaven got his name, but it was a really weird way of getting it.
The only reason Morboros has a true name is because I forgot about that when someone asked me what Morboros' real name was.
I think Vaven's literally came from he couldn't think of a name and he had never met anybody else, so he just said Vaven. Not thinking. Like, he was
Greetings,
actually
mortals. You
person.
can call me father.
It is nice to meet you, Father.
It is
You
nice
can call
to
me
meet you, brother.
I will refuse to do that.
You can call me daddy.
I refuse even more.
Well, you only have those two options. Unless you want to call me Uncle Grandpa.
I think I will stick with Firbolg, thank you.
I can accept that. Oop, that's the wrong map.
So wait, is he just gonna be calling me brother?
Yes. He's a Fearbold. That's what they do.
Yeah, true.
And with that, you travel through the Fae. Is anybody going to do anything during this travel?
Yes. Knowing the Feywilds, I'm going to watch out for anything that seems like there should be something there but isn't.
Well, it's pretty much everywhere's.
That's a very descriptive statement.
Like, okay, if you're in the Feywilds and something appears off, there's something off.
So my character's already reached his goal.
Which was?
Well, he gets his powers indirectly from the Feywilds.
Hell yeah,
And-
brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
Brother.
I do it for a +2 plot armor. Give me like a week, I'll do it at some point.
Okay. Your journey is long and confusing. The Fearbolgs don't seem all that perplexed by what they're doing. And you make it to the Court of Summer.
Newsom for making a title.
This is where you seek. Inside, you can earn an audience with the Queen.
Do you know the best approach of talking to the Queen?
Go up and talk to her.
The
That
best
is not the
approach.
correct approach, not in the slightest.
Usually, it is
Come on, guys,
to
let's go.
offer a gift.
Hmm.
Gifts are a very confusing thing, even to us Fearbolgs. But as she is of the highest order. Hello, dudes. Hello.
What dragon
Okay.
blood do?
Was that your dad, Nick?
That was my dad. He's
Hello,
telling us
Seal
that we're
Dad.
making our own supper.
I think
that was senior me.
Liam's character just asked the guy something and just walked in.
Oh god, he just walked in.
No.
he's not
He
going
asked,
down
"Would dragon's blood do?" and then walked in.
I honestly cannot tell you.
Well, do but do.
My lady, I am here to offer you a gift.
Oh,
Well,
A dwarf from the mortal planes.
That's
You must
about-
follow the proper etiquette. Bow before me, stand and spin
Oh, I would have
3
already did that.
on your left foot. Can you let me finish?
Oh. Keep going.
I am Sam Rad, Archfey of Summer. May I have your name?
Handarin.
Thank you, Handarn. I will keep it with me forever.
I gave her my loot.
You gave her your name.
You are beautiful, fair lady.
Your compliments, they woo me so. Speak. Why have you and your companions come to my court?
We have a bit of an issue with the.
Okay, your mic's a little too close.
We have a
Yeah.
bit of an issue with the Ice Queen.
What has she done this time?
Died.
She kind of died.
You best not be telling lies now within my court. I
No,
spoke to her not too
I'm going
long
to
ago.
enter as he's saying that. Well, we are not sure if it is exactly the Ice Queen, just somebody with her powers to freeze the immortal world.
Somebody with the powers to freeze the mortal world.
she called herself the Ice Queen.
No, she didn't.
She never called
She
herself
called
that.
herself
But
the
she-
Ice Empress.
We called her the
No,
Ice Queen.
she called herself
Oh.
the Snow Empress.
Sorry,
Snow
Very
Empress.
my mistake.
She addressed herself more as the Snow Empress more than the Ice Queen.
A changeling before me. Please, follow court etiquette. Bow and show me your many faces.
All right. I bow and show her my many faces. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna wait.
Wait, did I even know you were a changeling?
No,
Nope, nobody did.
Oh,
Actually, I think I did.
no.
Wait,
I thought I had an idea.
wasn't changeling
You
the
go.
thing that
I might have an idea.
last came up in the like the first ones of Waterfall? I seem to remember a changeling in that.
yes, it happened.
And I take the last one, which is very clearly the Snow Empress.
Oh, Eladrin of Snow, dressed as the Archfey of Winter. I see now what you have experienced. And you, Goliath, follow proper court etiquette, bow, and do a funny dance for me.
Do I have to roll performance for that?
You have to do that.
Do I have to roll performance for that?
Oh, sure.
Do you know the Pennywise dance?
Yes.
That. I'm doing that.
Oh, your jovial leg movements, they please me so.
My lady, you say I am dwarf, but and I point at Token. That is my father.
You are right. You are a mutant.
That's what I said.
A useful asset for the future, I assure you.
I'm Weapon X.
Your adamantium claws, they please me so. Greetings, father of the one who calls himself Handarn. May I have your name?
Should I just make up a name on the spot so she doesn't take it?
Go ahead.
You should call me father.
As you wish to be called upon the title of father, I shall concede. Tell me, father, how is your son in combat?
I'm going to make the movements of my hands to say maybe. Not that good.
Intriguing.
Not that good.
Back to the topic at hand. Someone has shown wearing the crown. Crown forgotten to eons. Comparable to my blade. Tell me, where did you see this person?
In whatever world these guys come from.
In the prime material plane.
Which one?
Whatever
what-
one does not.
I do not understand the question.
You are not
Whatever one
aware.
is not separated by different climates.
What?
He doesn't know either. He's
Your
literally just
question-
defining it by what he knows.
No, your question confuses me in reality.
He said the one that's not separated by different climates.
You mean seasons?
Yeah. Climates too, though, because it'd be different temperatures.
I mean, I guess. Sure, we can go with that.
But I did mean to say I did mean to say seasons.
Hmm. The one who calls himself Harmdarn, approach. And while doing so, crawl upon your knees, for it is proper etiquette of the court of summer.
Does she know what the proper etiquette is either? Or is she just making this up on the spot?
You clearly don't know Faye.
Now do yeah, obviously. I'm Fearbolg as well, but I have no clue. Because I never
As far as you-
contacted anybody
As
else.
far as you was aware, this is very normal. This is very
Yeah.
normal for a court.
Don't worry. He's already used to getting on his knees. But
I feel like that
I'm
would
back.
have been more a joke better directed at last, to be honest.
Really
Would've
though.
been, yeah.
I'm back. What's going on?
Oh, okay. You were told to crawl on your knees towards the Archfey of Summer.
Kinky. All right. I crawl on my knees and I go, my lady, I'll do anything for you.
Shut
She
the
places
fuck
her
up.
hands on your head. You come from the realm of Sanctus. Realm of the dragons. You may now return to the foot of the stairs. You must do so crawling backwards while licking the ground, as is proper etiquette of the court of summer.
Does she look like she's just messing with him?
She's not. Actually, no, do an insight check.
Okay.
I'd
Didn't
like
use one
to
with advantage, but whatever.
She is very serious.
assist in that insight check.
It's a 21. I think I think he's pretty
Technically,
good.
I already rolled with advantage accidentally, and either way, the 21 won.
You see Hinder and he starts to back up and he goes, I'll do it for anything for my love.
I'm just gonna look at him disappointed.
Simp.
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 Elf,
Simp.
Fearbolg, bow and each pat your stomach while rubbing your head, as is proper etiquette within the courts of summer.
Who is saying this? Maybe
Archfey
she's saying
of
this
Summer?
too?
You and Alas.
I haven't even. Okay.
Yeah, you're inside the area now.
Okay, I'll do it.
Originally, you're outside, right?
Okay, I do it, I guess. So what exactly are these
Okay.
things around her? Like, are these statues or...
Why is Hardon just suddenly leaving?
Because you said walk
You
backwards
told
out
him to
of the
back
place.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I said so. You
said to the
originally
foot of the
went to
stairs.
here, and then I told you to return to here while doing that.
Okay. Well,
Like, is she
that's
trying,
right.
Is she actually telling us to do stuff with, like, normally, or is she trying to use the command spell on us?
Oh no, she's telling you to do stuff normally. She has no reason to
okay.
use the command spell on you guys.
Every single sentence just does the command spell.
Man, I could do it that way, but I don't have a character sheet for her, so I'm not going to.
Fair.
So, the crown of winter has been found within the land of Sanctus. Interesting. I wish for you, mortals, to take my fire, and she holds it in her hand, and a spark of like golden flame appears in it, and retrieve the crown for me. Bring it back to me in a timely manner.
Does anyone have a torch?
I hold out my hand.
She moves her other hand around the fire, and you see some sprinkles, and compresses it into like a golden stone with the rune of fire on it. The one called Handarn. Come forward, walking on your hands,
I was.
as is etiquette within the court.
Would that be an
I'm just-
athletics check?
Yeah, acrobatics check, please.
Maybe not the best person to get
I'll
to
give it
that.
to you. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Reach out your hands.
Okay. Backwards hand palm.
And she drops it with a bit of a poof of magic around into your hand. Stand up straight. Spin 3 times in the leftward direction. And hopscotch back to your previous position, as is the etiquette of the Court of Summer.
Etiquette keeps changing.
Yeah, that's how the Fae do.
They don't really give a shit.
The contract is complete. Give me a second. I need to grab something.
Wait, did we just inadvertently make a deal?
Yep.
Oh. Ah,
Vavor's just randomly gonna summon Kratos.
why?
As
Doesn't
this
know either.
happens, Hardarn, you see this change upon Hardarn. Hardarn, you get this benefit, boon, enchantment, whatever you want to call it. Charm of the Fairy Raid. I don't know why it's like cut up like that. It must be just the formatting of the document. But yeah.
For some reason, I really want to put on that ice crown. I shall be the Ice King.
Well, you know what's going to happen if you do that, right?
No.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go
Oh
to
fuck!
the
I'm gonna have amazing hair.
Yes.
It's always braided.
I say, thank you, my lady. I bow to her and I go, I will one day come back for you, beautiful.
That is not the proper etiquette. You must curtsy.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, something.
I invite you for a dance of the sugar plum fairies.
Who's gonna leave?
To agree?
Just gonna start walking away.
I
You've
agree.
broken etiquette.
Etiquette here.
You broke etiquette.
You
You're
die.
welcome. No, it's not that bad.
Oh yeah.
5 lashes across the ass. Fire whip.
You grow a donkey's tail.
I already had one.
He's just like that one person.
Wait, I grew a donkey's tail.
Yes, you grow a donkey's tail.
I'm gonna cut it off. Just right
Okay.
away, just right off.
Wasn't it Midas, who had donkeys.
That is not proper etiquette of how to remove the tail.
That is not proper etiquette.
I needed one for my potions.
Anyways, as father has seemingly rejected the Sugar Plum Fairy's dance, you must now leave with proper etiquette, curtsy, and then ballerina spin your way to the door. For that is how we do in the court.
Vaven is gonna try this, but hits this wall in the process of trying. Like, he tries to spin this way, but doesn't know what way he's spinning and runs into the wall.
The Firbolg amuses me. Ha ha.
I'm just gonna spin this direction.
The fairy beside you, Vaven. Do you wish to dance?
Very well. And Vaven is going to put his hand out and offering to dance.
Uh-oh!
For fuck's sake. Thought you guys just don't listen.
Yeah, one of us is going up to a fucking queen and saying, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?" The other one's trying to dance with fairies.
I'm not
Hey,
talking
little
about
mom,
that,
let
I'm
me
talking
whisper
about
in your ear.
There's something you might like to hear through real estate.
You dance with the fae. Think of a cool one.
Is this like Dance of Death?
I was gonna say,
Are they gonna make him walk on hot coals?
I was literally about to link that song as well. Fuck you, Jory.
And the dance of death.
Kratos is gonna walk over to Nari and
I
just start quacking.
felt I was in a trance and my spirit was lifted from me.
Nari is going to refuse to move until the queen gives her something acceptable, as Nari is not making a fool of herself.
I'm just gonna spin over to this fairy over here. May as well just talk to the natives. And not make deals.
Vaven,
Quack.
you have the charm of the Labyrinth Walker.
Oh my god.
You have chosen to ignore court etiquette.
You talking to a goose?
Yes, the goose now has donkey ears. I don't know.
Fucking, this gets weirder and weirder.
The goose is now called Midas. If it touches anything with its beak, it turns to
No,
gold.
you know what would make this even more fucking funny?
Tell
If
me.
she made the goose into a person.
That would make it weird, because that'd be something
A naked man sits upon the floor where the goose once was.
He looks
He
like
is
he would have
bald
been
and
a
has a
king.
beard.
Damn it, you
He has
pulled a
white
Maleficent.
skin and dark tattoos.
Please make this a thing. It would be really fucking funny.
Does
Somebody
it now
get
have
me
the
a token
ability
of
to turn into a
Kratos.
human?
No, he is just a human now. Somebody get me a token of Kratos from God of War.
Kratos.
Which version of Kratos from God of War?
You pick.
Okay, give me a second.
Saving throws against the charm condition, the frightened condition, and the spells compulsion, confusion, and maze. This charm lasts until it is withdrawn by the archfey that granted it, or until you bargain this.
Hey
charm
Liam,
away.
I got a good one.
Why would you bargain this away?
It is proper court etiquette to exit through the left window. My left, not
We're
yours.
gonna have to carry Kratos up because he's not gonna know what the fuck he's doing.
I'm
I'd like to
also
remind
very
you that
confused.
Kratos stopped because she was talking. Kratos is trying to walk up to her and just quacking at her.
I've got one. Just 1 second.
And now it's just a humanoid just doing it.
Tell me, humanoid, what is your name, and would you give it to me?
I'm gonna try to do the voice I do for his quacks, just as a voice.
Quack.
Kratos.
Thank you, Kratos. I will keep your name forever.
I just point out that I just copy and pasted the thing you gave me.
Does
the
that
charm
mean-
the Labyrinth Walker, and it's only like that in that chat. It's perfectly normal when you copy and paste it.
Oh, that's weird.
Wait, would Kratos even know common?
No, he doesn't.
Wait, wouldn't Kratos... Does that mean Kratos doesn't have a name now?
Yeah.
Is that what giving her their name means? They just no longer have a name?
In a
No,
part
she-
of it, yeah.
She's still
Oh.
called Hardarn by his name.
The one who's called Harndarn.
Oh.
Hardarn doesn't have the name Hardarn anymore. You still get the Moon Seeker name, and you can still refer to him as such. It's just not his name anymore.
So
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Does that mean father's name down there is not named father anymore?
no, you're just not named father.
That's not how that works.
So you're no longer a father.
No,
I was
that's
never a father to begin with, or at least not a good one.
That's one way to go to the cigarette shop.
That's one way to get out of fatherhood.
Anyways.
Nick, I posted a new token of. I posted the token of into the Discord.
Why does it look so...
It's a token. You can't really get.
No, I mean like the background just look... It makes it...
Oh, I couldn't find a really good one, so I just took that one.
Like the quality just doesn't look good to begin with.
You obviously weren't looking hard enough because I found some.
I would like to speak to the fairy I'm right next to.
Does someone get
Or-
him, please?
Can everybody just leave?
No, I'm here.
I'm waiting
Oh.
for the rest of the people to get out of the damn building already.
I was dancing
I'm-
with Barry.
I already left. I'm with father.
Vaven is attempting to try to pirouette a bit more slower to not run into walls. And I don't have access to that token.
I know. Give me a sec. I'm trying to. What's the name of your? Goose?
You called him fucking goose.
Oh right. Thank you.
Okay, so now when he does his peck attack, is that just him ramming his head into people?
Yeah, just use the same stat block. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
He just starts headbutting everyone.
So they said to
And
go out
just
the,
yelling at the top
the
of his
window.
voice crack.
No, just gives Keegan an extra character sheet. Now he's an actual person. He gets a class and everything.
Big boy.
He's now a fucking
Strong boy.
barbarian.
Okay, everybody's out
Well,
It's
except
Clearly
Kratos.
not.
except for
Kratos
Naria. I know.
is gonna teleport out the building because he doesn't know left from right.
I love
That's not proper court etiquette.
Keegan. He's naked. He's gonna be following us, butt ass naked.
He is.
Teleports past these building parts.
Breach of court etiquette.
Well, there you go. Vibin now has a son.
Oh, that's worse.
Even von Bucker.
Your memory is mine, Nari Flynn.
Is it now?
Well, yes, because you broke court etiquette by approaching her, and so she took one of your memories.
Eh.
It was the memory.
What memory? What?
She took the memory of you becoming a warlock.
This mask feel
Oh,
That's gonna cause some issues.
Wait, what does that mean?
They don't remember that they're a warlock.
so does that mean? So does that mean I don't remember my patron?
Yes.
All
Oh,
right,
God, it's Hugo.
Nari since she now doesn't recall having a patron, approaches this archfey
Oh no.
and
I know what
offers
you're doing.
herself as a warlock of her.
An interesting outcome, I must say. Do you truly wish to become a warlock of me, Archfey of Summer?
I have need of power. and I do not really care where I get it.
A pact can be formed, a pact can be forged, but you must do what I bid, and gift me your ultimate gift. I want your name.
Nari Flynn.
Thank you, one who goes by the name of Nari. One who is.
You could have just given your first name.
In the future, when we meet, please show me your finest dresses. And as a parting gift,
Out of interest, does this actually change anything for Zoan's character?
oh yeah, this is gonna change a
They
lot.
just changed who their patron is. They're now the Their patron is now the
Wait,
This is now the
Okay.
Queen of Summer.
I mean that the other patron is now going to try to kill? No.
Oh.
Great question.
Does the patron know why they got the new patron?
Nari Flynn. You might as well just be easy. Put yourself at half hit points. The process of undergoing this pact, for some reason, hurts you really bad. But when it's done, a tattoo appears upon your back, signaling the burning sun. The tattoo will always appear, no matter what form you take. You are granted the gift of the charm of mask and mirror for completing the contract with the Archfey of Summer.
See now Iron Fist?
What? No. And, of course, you must also... where was I going with that? Sorry, the Iron Fist thing made me lose my train of thought.
I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only ones who wasn't fucked by
Yes,
this.
you must
I haven't
change
looked
your
at
character
benefits.
sheet to be an Archfey Warlock moving forward.
Okay.
You want me
That's
to
gonna
make
that's
you a
gonna take
second,
some work.
You want me to make you a second?
Yeah. Make me a second sheet and I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll do that after the session is done.
Yeah.
Now, take my gift, and she hands you what appears to be a handle crafted from fine silvers and golds, with the mark of the Archfey of Summer's court in the crossguard.
I'll take it.
She has given you a sunblade.
For fuck's sake, she gave her a sun sword.
No, a sunblade.
Okay.
Is there a
Cool.
difference?
Now you have a
So
light
now
sword.
I have a sunblade,
And you're a slave, essentially.
I have a flame tongue, I have a sunblade, and I have a frost brand.
Collecting he's collecting all the elemental swords to take them back to the tower and make the ultimate sword.
Yes. Your frost brand.
I'm gonna make Knight's Edge.
Yes,
Knight's
return.
Right, Sanj.
And one who goes by the name of Nari. Rid yourself of that filth of cold. Burn it
Cold's not that bad.
in the nearest lava pit you find when you return.
What did they say? Didn't hear you.
Oh, I said
Burn the
get rid
sword.
of your frost brand and throw it in lava when you return back to the moral worlds, essentially.
Essentially,
will
she
be done.
replaced your. Essentially, she
Now-
replaced the sword.
It is proper court etiquette to do the shimmy on your way out the door.
I shimmy out the door.
Yes! Ah,
Shimmy.
You really like role playing this character now, don't you?
Oh man, this has been fun. I didn't think it was going to go this well.
Was that your entire plan, Nick? Just to get Zoe to shimmy out the door?
No, not specifically just that. My plan was to see how many people I could dupe. And, I got 2 of you.
What do you mean dupe?
Well, 2 of them are now servants of the Queen of Summer. The contracts have been completed.
Hold on. Oh,
I was absolutely planning on doing that from the beginning, Nick. The moment I saw she was an archfey, I thought, I wonder what would happen if I offered a pact with it.
So now you got.
I want to set something else up for later in future reference. I want to see if anybody has come up with a cool outline of what you should go about with the idea of somebody attempting to make multiple packs. But for this circumstance, I was like, oh yeah, it would just be funny to remove the day you became a Hexblade, make you forget it, and then force you to become another pact, and just make you take severe damage from breaking the original pact. Well then, outside, Father is waiting for you. How did your talk go?
I'm no longer a father.
I point at the duck.
Okay, what do you mean you're no longer a father?
He named himself Father.
No, he said she could call him father.
Oh.
That's not how the name thing works.
Nick, I point at the duck.
Goose.
Who is this man? I don't recall talking and walking with him.
That would be one of my creatures that she for some reason turned into a human.
Perplexing. The
Very
High
much so.
Queen you must follow etiquette in front of the High Queens and Kings and Princes. For if you don't, things like this can happen to you. You could be bald and ugly like that one. And naked.
I'm confused how this is going to affect literally everything about them.
Well then, let us return.
Anyway,
David, before you go, I hand you some common clothes.
You're handed Kratos common clothes.
No, I'm handing you the common clothes to put them on Kratos because he doesn't know how to put them on.
Just so you know, when we get the crown of winter, I'm probably gonna try to put it on.
Oh,
No,
and by the way,
we are not going to let you do
the
that.
more and more that's happening, the deeper his voice is going to get. Because right now it still sounds like what he would sound like if he was quacking, but it just keeps getting deeper and deeper.
Okay, yeah, that keeps shit on me.
So is he just going to turn back to normal when he dies?
I'm not
Is
sure.
that what's going to happen?
Okay, you drop off Father and you go home. I need to get you guys out of here. Yay, how was your first ever experience in the Feywild?
To be honest, I'm supposed to be get attacked.
I was not going to run any attacks. I could not run any attacks. It took me 3 weeks. It took me 3 weeks to figure out how to make her talk.
What do you mean to make her talk?
The Feywild's confusing, and there's not much of it in 5e, so it was a lot of me trying to how do I make the Feywild run without making it seem like another generic world? It was all don't do these things, don't bring these things into Feywild, it's very dangerous, you're gonna get Fey touched, you're gonna get cursed. I was like, I cannot deal with that right now. You have your
am I Fey touched now?
No. You're not Fey touched. You are much, much worse.
Oh no.
You are a permanent, lifelong servant of the Archfey of Summer, and she will call upon you whenever she deems fit.
Oh, nice. Do I get things from that every time I do it, like a reward?
No.
Well,
you're not a knight. You're a slave.
How does mine
Am
work?
I Fey touched?
Sure.
How does mine work? Because I talked to the fairy and I got this ability.
What was your strange mark that you had from your Fearbulk? The Fearbulks are already Fey touched. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, so I just got benefits.
Yeah, you just got benefits.
Wait,
what was your mark
Fey touched anyway?
from the previous pact, Zoan?
What do you mean, my mark?
I believe because I told you to go through the random rolls in the Xanathar's guide to make it more interesting, and one of those I believe gives you some sort of mark that you get that was caused by the pact.
The
Weird
thing
one.
for my, I don't. I'll have to look it back up again. Don't know where I had that written down, but I do recall that I have to constantly be changing clothes.
Yeah, that was it. I decided to keep that one because it was funny, and I think it fits that the Archfey wants that as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting. I wonder how I'm going to make that play out. Anyways, you have the permanent tattoo on your back, which can be hidden as long as you wear clothes that hide it.
Does it? It remains there even when I shift?
Yes.
So the next Tahidas we have, and we're like, it's another year time skip if it ever actually happens or something happens. Can I go back to the Feywilds for a year?
Sure. You can arrange that at that time. But that's probably not going to be anytime soon.
It just makes sense because now he's been there and he's a shaman. He would go back to it?
So yeah, Zone, you got the permanent tattoo. I guess in your core form, you can have a Fey touched changeling, but it won't affect your transformations. Just because that'd be a little too much on you.
Well, I was asking because Fey touched is an actual thing that affects your stats and stuff.
Yes, your Fey touch. Speaking of which,
So it would exposure to the Feywild's magic has changed you, granting the following benefits: you increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1, and you learn the Misty Step spell and 1 first level spell of your choice. Must be from divination or enchantment. You can cast them without expending a spell slot. You can cast either of them in this way. Once you cast either of them in this way, you can't do it again until a long rest. You can cast these spells using slots.
To Jared. Jared's character's Fey touch. Remember, he needs that now since that's a now thing.
Well.
Anyways, yeah, sure. You have the feat. Makes sense.
Also, apparently,
they start off with it, so it's a part of their innate properties.
Fearbulks don't have that.
5e Fearbulks are.
You can literally Misty Step yourself, can't you? And like change your appearance and all that.
Hidden Step and powerful build.
Yeah, that's basically that stuff is what your Fey touch for Fearbulks is.
Yeah,
they're affected by the Fey, which is why they can do that.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking the actual Fey touch thing from elves.
No.
Are we done for today?
Yes. Next week you'll be returning to retrieve the crown.
Wow, that was a fast session.
Well, I didn't really have much else.
Fair enough.
I gotta put on that crown though.
Oh, I was hoping I would get a new summon from this.
I don't think you'll be putting on the crown, Liam. I mean, considering 2 of us are here now to collect it for her.
I mean,
no.
really good
No, if he wants to put it on, he can.
I would considering
That point we'll be able to melt the ice, so.
I want to be the Ice King, goddammit.
Considering we saw what happened last time someone put it on, I'm going to do everything I can to stop you from doing that.
No, please let him
Did
put it
anybody put it on the last
No.
I
time?
haven't seen anybody put it on
Let
yet.
me let him put it on.
I'm not letting him put it on because that's going to,
Put it on,
if
I can
anything,
melt
be a
it.
harder fight.
not
Sorry.
how
Go ahead and try to stop me, bitches.
Let him put it on, find him, kill him, and then we're done. That's like, we'll just end the campaign there.
Is this your new method for trying to kill off Liam?
Liam becomes the new Lich King.
Nick's
Give me my
even trying to get the
Frostmourne.
party to fight him to try and kill him off at this point.
Give me my Frostmourne.
Okay, listen. He's not the Lich King. The Lich King is the next arc.
Oh, from the
So-
Ice King.
No, Or, yeah.
Moncelo, isn't it?
not Moncelo. No, that's the Council of Lich. Very different. Very different. I mean, they're
Anyway,
all Lich.
ending
but
stream.
No, they're very different.